Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Now that's a corny way to start, isn't it? But speaking of outstanding, let's talk about a man named Bob. Bob, just your average guy, decided one day he needed a break from the monotony of daily life. So he did what any sensible person would do. He booked a ticket to an exotic island. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? However, there's a catch. Bob remembered too late that he's absolutely terrified of flying. Now, what do you think Bob did to overcome his fear? You think he'd maybe read a self-help book or try some deep breathing exercises, right? Nope. Bob decided to don a superhero cape and pretend he's Superman. Yes, you heard that right. Our dear Bob, in an attempt to conquer his fear, turned himself into the Man of Steel. So there's Bob, in a full-blown Superman costume, ready to conquer his fear of flying. Now picture this. Bob, our Superman, boards the plane only to find out that it's a flight simulator experience. Our fearless hero, initially prepared for a sky-high adventure, is momentarily taken aback. Confusion paints his face as he steps into the cockpit, but soon a wave of relief washes over him. Bob, now intrigued by the simulator, starts to play around with the controls. He's having the time of his life, forgetting all about his fear of flying. He's so engrossed that he starts to believe he's really soaring through the clouds. His over-the-top antics and exaggerated flying maneuvers are pure comedy gold. The staff and other participants can't help but chuckle as they watch our Superman in action. His enthusiasm is infectious, his joy palpable. He's not just playing a pilot, he's living it, embracing the role with every fiber of his being. And so Bob, in his Superman suit, became the star of the flight simulator experience. Now, what's the moral of this story, you might ask? Well, let's rewind and go over it once more. Remember our friend Bob, who was scared of his own shadow? That's right, our dear jittery Bob, who ended up having an adventure he hadn't even dreamt of. And all because he decided to face his fears head-on. Now, isn't that a hoot? Bob's fear turned into a fun experience, an unexpected journey that led him to discover a side of himself he never knew existed. It's an amusing reminder that sometimes our fears can lead us right into the arms of a grand adventure, an experience that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So, next time you're scared, just remember Bob. Put on your Superman cape, and who knows, you might end up having the time of your life. And remember, subscribe for more hilariously uplifting stories just like Bob's.